Hello guys, you welcome back. And today I want to talk about some essential things you have to know on this app on video editing while you're editing your videos. There are some basic things you have to know. The first one here is alignments. The first one is alignment. Alignment is how aligned your work is. You can see this. Let's say this one is here, and the other one is here, and this one is here. You can see that it's confusing. It can't make any sense. Let's say the work is like this. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't portray you as a professional. So you have to ensure that your work is aligned. Your work is aligned. And you can see let me and this when it comes like this. Okay, let me put it back. All right, so you when you see it like this, you see that the work is not giving, it's not giving what you ought to give, it's not making it, it's not portraying you as a professional. So you have to ensure that your work are aligned. And I'm bringing it back now. When you want to align a work, let's say this is what I'm working with. You can see when it comes here, you can see the red line. When it's like this, it means it's in the center. But when you have this like vertical and horizontal line together, it signifies that your work is in the middle. This is the exact middle. And when you are working with maybe works like adverts, like some other things, you can ensure that your work is aligned. Or most times you may want to make it maybe pop up beneath or this side. Just ensure that your work is properly aligned. Let's say for instance, let's pick this one for example. Also you can make it work like this. Let's say I pick this one here. You can see how it goes, and I go here. This text option, can see this is the center, this center alignment too. If you want your work to be like this, center alignment. And this is left alignment. It makes your work go to the left, and this is the right, this is the left alignment, and that's the right alignment. So okay, this is the center alignment, and you can see it changes position. It makes it change position because I'm working with the numbers, so I'm going to leave it to this one. Then you have to ensure that it's well aligned whenever you're doing working with anything you're working with. Ensure it is always well aligned. And then let's come to fonts. The other thing you have to know is about fonts. When you come to fonts, you can't use more than in a video. You must not use more than 2 to 3 fonts. Should not use more than 2 to 3 fonts, because when you use different kinds of fonts, it makes your work look rough, it makes it look unprofessional. So if you're working with editing or graphic design, anything, you should ensure that your fonts are not more than 2 or 3. And this is what we call fonts. You can see that the way this one here, this number 2 is different from others. Let me use this number 1 as example. When I click on it, I come to fonts, and let's say the font, I choose something like this. Okay, you can see the number 1 is already different from what others have. So that is what we call fonts. Font is the way it looks like. Font is how the text look like. And you should not use more than 2 to 3 fonts. Most times you use 2 fonts because you use one as a plain font, and the other one to highlight whatever you are telling people, whatsoever you want people to know. All right, and let's go to colors. When it comes to color is just almost the same thing as font. You don't want your work to look like something that is not proper. So you don't use more than 2 to 3 fonts, two to three colors in a design. In a video, you don't use more colors. More colors make it look rough, it makes it look confusing. People won't even know what they are looking at. So, and so you have to make it standard and not use more than 2 to 3 colors in your video. And let's go to aspect ratios, the number 5. Aspect ratio is actually how you want your video to be. You will be going into that in the next tutorial. Is okay, it's just the way the video will look like. Let's say we want to use this one is 16:5, and this is the aspect ratio for your YouTube channel, your other things you are working with. So if you're working for Instagram, TikTok, there are ratios you have to use for it. So whenever you are making your video, you have to consider where you are posting it to people that want to watch it in order to define the aspect ratio. And let's go to the resources. The resources are the text, your videos. We'll still be talking more about where to download resources, and you have to make good use of your resources, because that's what makes it a video. That's what makes it catchy. Must do something catchy, something that can grab the attention of your audience. There are also like your text, your audio, your background music, your voiceover, and XFX. We go into that properly in others. So I'm just trying to let you know what you need to know about video editing, things that are very essential when you are editing your video. And the last one is creating with purpose. When you're creating with purpose, you have to understand your audience, know what they like. If you're creating a video for children, maybe cartoon children video, it will be different from when you're creating it for adults. So you have to understand your audience. You have to understand people that want to listen to you, people that you want to send it to, people that will watch it. So in order to know what they really want, what can really grab their attention, if you're working with children, of course, children works with colors, not too much, but then they love seeing colors, they love seeing like cartoons, things that grab their attention. So you have to work with what they like, what they want, and you have to work with your brand too, if you're working with brand. So all these are the main things you have to know about video editing. The other things you come across it in your videos whenever we're talking. I may not be able to talk about this again, but then I think with this you'll be able to know that okay, this is why she's doing this is why she's doing this. Let me say for instance we are doing a video and I'm not using more than 2 to 3 colors. You not look surprised again, because you know why I'm actually doing that. All right, so that is all I have to say for now, and in the next videos I will tell you how to get your resources, how to get your audio, and everything other thing you need to know more about. All right, so thank you for watching. I see you in the next tutorial.